Hello, friends. Welcome back. It's day 11 of the 90-day modern dance challenge, and today we are working on a stag position. Another step that we see a lot in modern dance techniques. So let's go ahead and start with a little lunge. Um, we'll start with a little lunge to get ourselves warm or stretched out. You can just lunge on any leg, and it can be a lunge with your hands on the floor or hands on knees. You can do this standing if it's more comfortable. I'm going to come down here and take a little lunge forward. And I'm going to try and keep this leg rotated parallel to the floor. And you can move in this position, get a little active stretch. All right, and we'll switch legs. Yeah, great. All right, you can go ahead and do either your choice, a little standing stretch. Maybe we should actually do both. Let's go ahead and take a standing stretch. It's late and I'm sleepy. And then we'll switch legs. Cool. And once again, you can either take a deep lunge here or knee to the floor. But I'm going to come on down and just take one more stretch on both sides, extending that leg long behind. And when you're ready, switch sides. Sweet. Okay, so for our stag position, um, and I'm curious too. Is this stag position named after the shape that a deer might leap in? I don't think I've ever really seen a deer leap in this position, even though being from Illinois, I've seen like quite a few deer, but we're just going to do pushing into a stag. The shape looks like this, with the leg going up toward the ceiling. And ideally, your chest is lifted as high as possible and your tailbone's reaching down to the floor as your toes pressing up. And it'll depend on everyone's mobility, what we end up doing. But the position that we're in looks like this. So when our toes are coming up to the ceiling in this stretch and our pelvis is pressing down, and again, it depends on, the strength of our core and the flexibility of our hips. I'm feeling really tight right now, but that's the position that we are aiming for, is pressing those toes up toward the ceiling. Okay, so let's go ahead and go into it. We start with our feet parallel. We're going to slide forward on, you can choose whichever leg, and your opposite arm is the one that's going to come across. This arm kind of scans the horizon to come across. Opposite arm as the supporting leg. So just like when we were doing things, and I was saying we automatically walk and spiral, moving in the direction of our legs. So many things in modern dance just go with that natural rhythm of the body, whether it's Egyptian walks that we'll later do, or when we were spiraling for the triplet before. So many things we bring opposition. So we reach toward that foot, and then this leg comes up toward the ceiling, pushing that toe up, up. And then let's just bring that foot in for today. Cool. Let's go ahead and try the same thing on the other side. I guess I can turn this way for the other side, opposite leg. We slide into it. That arm really scans the horizon, palms down. One arm is straight out from the shoulder and one's forward. And as you push onto that supporting leg, you can really reach that arm forward to get on top of the leg. Parallel knee. I want to turn out, keep it parallel. Push the toes up to the ceiling and let's bring it in. Yay! Okay, cool. Let's do that a couple more times. We'll do 2 times on whichever side you started and then 2 on the other. So we step stag, pull in. Ooh. Let's just step it back and start again. Stag, pull in. And then we'll do the same thing on the other side. Really sliding into it. Stag and pull in. Step it back. Stag and pull in. Amazing. So, um, we can also take and turn. We did that the other day in class for those of you all that were there for modern. We can take and turn this, and we do an inward turn toward the supporting leg. So we're sometimes we go into this by just pushing the arms through, and other times, depending on the choreography, you might have a reaching of the arm through. Let's go ahead and take reaching the arm through so that we can have a little momentum for this turn. If you've never taken a turn before of any kind, we're just going toward that inside foot, bringing the other foot toward it, and we'll turn over the shoulder, 1 rotation. In this turn, we don't bring the foot down, it stays up. We could start slow with a little promenade, around, 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 lifting the heel, lifting the heel, lifting the heel. Ooh, keep it parallel, and then bring it back in. Let's do the other side. Again. Ooh, ooh, carpet. Push. Parallel. Around, around. Lifting the heel. Ooh, and pick it up. Cool. And then as we take the turn around, we push onto the leg. Try and keep it parallel. Ooh, and pick it up. We do the same thing on the other side. Push toward the leg. We can spot. I'm not spotting. And pick it up. And I can feel it. My leg really just wants to rotate out. Cool. So we have stag and stag turn. I think we'll save jumps for later and do like double attitudes separate from that. But the stag position builds into so many other things. So we'll keep it at that and then add it to a combination later on this week. All right. See y'all next time.